Summerfield here, happy Friday, and if you haven't heard yet, the Federal Open Market Committee, or Fed, met on Wednesday and decided to cut the rates. Cut the rates. I mean, I know we've had some fluctuation in rates in the mortgage industry, but I want to talk about this because it's often misunderstood what this actually means. People think it means that mortgage rates are actually cut directly with the Fed, when it actually means that they're reducing the federal funds target rate. It's a guideline of the actual rate that banks charge each other on overnight reserve loans. The federal fund rate is important because it does affect many other rates, both domestically and internationally, because they're either directly linked or move closely with it. So mortgage interest rates, as you've probably noticed, have dropped, and this was anticipated due to the drop with the federal fund target rate. Excuse me, losing it. So we're probably not going to see another drop in rates because we've already made that drop past 4%. But we'll keep a close watch on that and see what happens. What does this mean for buyers, sellers, and homeowners that have owned for 5 years or more? Well, it means it's a great time to get into the market one way or another. If you are a homeowner, like I said, that's had a couple years in, 5 years or more, you've got some substantial equity built up, most likely because of the double-digit returns that we had over the past several years. And maybe it's time to look at diversifying your portfolio, investing in some rental property, taking out some of that equity on your current home and investing in another property. Always a good idea. If you are a seller or a person that has owned a home for a while and has decided that it's time to move up to a bigger property or to a location that you've always dreamed of, again, you have some substantial equity built, most likely enough to put a down payment on a new home that you want without changing your financial picture too much. And if you're a first-time home buyer or a home buyer that hasn't been in the market for a while and can qualify for these first-time home buyer programs, I mean, the rates have never been better at this point for the last several years. Great time to look at homes, and if you had gotten pre-qualified a few months back at the higher rate, now's a good time to go back to your mortgage lender and revise your situation, because a lot of times this drop in rate has affected you enough to change your debt-to-income ratio, which helps you qualify for more money on a home, and maybe that will bump you up into the price point of homes you're looking for. So as always, I'm here to help. If you have questions, I have answers for your real estate needs, and you can contact me either by phone, text, or visit my website at ccsummerfield.com. Hope you all have a nice weekend, and I'll see you next week.